Have you ever wondered why some people seem to sail smoothly towards their goals, while others are paralyzed by the idea of failing? This fear, the fear of failure, is a common roadblock that many of us face on our journey to success. It's like a shadow that looms over us, creating self-doubt and inhibiting our potential. But what if I told you that this fear isn't the monster it's often made out to be? What if, instead of hindering us, it could be harnessed to fuel our personal growth? Yes, that's right. The fear of failure, when understood and managed effectively, can become a powerful tool in our journey towards success. Today, we're not just going to talk about how to overcome this fear. We're going to discuss how to use it, how to turn it into a stepping stone towards achieving our goals. But fear not. Today, we're going to discuss how to overcome this fear and use it as a stepping stone towards success. Firstly, let's redefine failure. We're often taught to view failure as a sign of defeat, a dead end. But what if we could shift that perspective? What if we saw failure not as a wall, but as a gateway that leads us to understanding, growth, and ultimately success? See, failure isn't a statement about your abilities. It's an opportunity for learning and improvement. It's a chance to step back, analyze what went wrong, and come up with a better game plan. Each failure you encounter is essentially a stepping stone, a lesson learned, a path leading you closer towards your goals. So when you stumble, when you fall, remember to pick yourself up and examine the stone that tripped you. Learn from it, grow from it, and let it guide you forward. So remember, failure is not the end, it's a powerful teacher. Now, let's talk about shifting your mindset. We've all been conditioned to view failure as a negative outcome, an end point. But what if we could change that perception? What if we saw failure not as a roadblock, but as a stepping stone to success? That's where the concept of a growth mindset comes into play. A growth mindset is about embracing challenges, persisting in the face of setbacks, and viewing effort as the path to mastery. It means understanding that intelligence and talent are just starting points, and that they can be developed. It's about learning from criticism and finding lessons and inspiration in the success of others. When we adopt a growth mindset, we start to see failure in a different light. We see it as an opportunity to grow, to stretch our abilities, and to gain the knowledge we need to succeed. So instead of fearing failure, embrace it as a chance to grow and improve. Next up, setting realistic goals. It's easy to be overwhelmed when you're facing a mountainous goal. But here's a secret. Every mountain is climbed step by step. So, how do we make these steps manageable? By breaking down your larger goals into smaller, achievable steps. Think of it like a ladder. Each rung is a smaller goal that contributes to the larger objective at the top. These smaller goals are easier to reach, and each success builds momentum, fueling your climb upward. This process does more than just make the journey less daunting. It also helps minimize the fear associated with potential failure. When you're focusing on smaller, more manageable tasks, the idea of failing becomes less intimidating. After all, a stumble on a step is far less daunting than a fall from the top. Remember, smaller steps can lead to big victories. Break down your goals, take it step by step, and watch your fear of failure diminish. When setbacks occur, it's important to learn from them. Each setback, each stumble, each moment of seeming failure is actually a lesson in disguise. They are not roadblocks, but stepping stones, guiding you on your journey to success. The key is to analyze the setback. What caused it? What could you have done differently? What did you learn? By understanding the root cause, you can adjust your strategies and approach. This process of self-analysis and adjustment is what turns a setback into a comeback. Moving forward, it's crucial to apply these lessons learned. That's why they say experience is the best teacher. It's not about never failing. It's about never making the same mistake twice. Remember, the path to success is never straight. It's a winding road filled with ups and downs, twists and turns. Every successful person has faced setbacks. It's their resilience that sets them apart. So embrace your setbacks, learn from them, let them shape you and propel you forward on your journey to success. Let's hear from some people who've conquered their fear of failure. First, we have Thomas Edison, A man who, despite 1,000 unsuccessful attempts, didn't give up on his dream of inventing the electric light bulb. "I have not failed," he once said. "I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." Edison's story shows us that it's not about the number of times you fall, but the number of times you get back up. Next, let's turn to J.K. Rowling, the author of the beloved Harry Potter series. Before her success, she faced numerous rejections from publishers. But she didn't let that deter her. Instead, she used those failures as stepping stones on her path to success. She once said, "It is impossible to live without failing at something, unless you live so cautiously that you might as well not have lived at all, in which case, you fail by default." And who can forget Walt Disney? Before the creation of the Disney Empire, he was fired from a newspaper for lacking imagination and having no original ideas. But he didn't let that stop him. He continued to dream big, and his persistence paid off, creating a world of magic and wonder for all to enjoy. We also have Oprah Winfrey, once deemed unfit for television. Today, she is one of the most influential women in the world. Her story is a testament to the power of resilience and belief in oneself, showing us that failure is just a stepping stone to success. Finally, consider Steve Jobs, who was once ousted from his own company, Apple. But he didn't let that setback define him. Instead, he used it as a learning experience and eventually returned to Apple, leading it to new heights of innovation. These stories show us that failure is not a dead end. It's a detour on the road to success. As you can see, failure is not the end of the road. It's just a bump along the way. Visualize your success. Close your eyes and picture it. See yourself achieving your goals, standing on the top of that metaphorical mountain. This isn't just daydreaming, it's a powerful technique that can boost your confidence and reduce the fear of failure. Positive visualization is like a mental rehearsal. Athletes use it to enhance their performance, and you can use it to enhance your success. By visualizing the achievement of your goals, you're training your brain to believe in your potential. You're implanting the idea of success in your mind, making it a familiar concept rather than an elusive dream. When you visualize success, you're also creating a positive feedback loop. Your brain begins to associate the hard work and potential obstacles with the rewarding feeling of achievement, thus reducing the fear associated with failure. So, keep your eyes on the prize and imagine the feeling of achieving your goals. It's not just about the destination, but about the journey, and visualizing success can make that journey a lot more enjoyable and rewarding. Finally, surround yourself with positivity. We often underestimate the power of the company we keep. The people around us, their thoughts, their attitudes, and their actions subtly shape our own. To overcome the fear of failure, it's crucial to build a robust support system. This network should consist of people who inspire, uplift, and encourage you. They should be individuals who understand your journey, believe in your potential, and cheer you on every step of the way. Positive influences can help you navigate through challenges with resilience. They can provide fresh perspectives when you face setbacks, reminding you that it's okay to fail and that failure is just a stepping stone to success. When you surround yourself with positivity, you cultivate an environment that fosters growth, resilience, and courage to face any fear. So, build a network that uplifts and encourages you to navigate through challenges. It's a powerful tool in your journey to overcome the fear of failure. Overcoming the fear of failure is a journey, not a destination. This is the heart of what we've been discussing today. We've explored how redefining failure as a stepping stone rather than an endpoint can shift our perspective and alleviate our fears. We've discussed the importance of a growth mindset, seeing each failure as an opportunity to learn and grow. We've also talked about the value of setting realistic goals, breaking down larger ambitions into smaller, manageable tasks. Learning from setbacks, not just enduring them, is a key to resilience and eventual success. We've heard from those who've walked this path, turning their failures into stepping stones to success. Visualizing success, picturing ourselves achieving our goals, can bolster our confidence and reduce fear. And remember, surrounding ourselves with positivity, with people who lift us up and encourage us, can make this journey less daunting. Thank you for joining us today. Stay motivated, embrace failures, and keep chasing your dreams.